today we're going to be talking about different gear sets. Now, of course, there is infantry, cavalry, ranged, hell, even mixed. And a lot of people want to know how to get the best bang for your buck, if you will. Now, this gear sets is not meant to show you the best items for that specific set or the ones that you should be going for specifically. No. This is going to focus specifically on those of you that are balling on a budget. And when I mean by that, I mean that you can just whip out your credit card and get everything to Mythic and be good to go. No. We're going to try to limit which kind of gear sets and items you need, because if you have to use the same one over and over and over, well, that's not ideal. And also because Material Madness, which is the best pack, gives you a little bit of everything. So if you can get one item from this and another item from that, you're gonna be upgrading a lot more often than if you have one item for one specific thing and then you try to upgrade all at the same time. That's gonna take forever. Now this time around, we're gonna go ahead and talk about Cavalry. Now this one is a little bit different because unlike the others like infantry and range, etc., Cavalry unfortunately doesn't have too many options when it comes to stuff. So yeah. The good thing though is that these items aren't too terrible to get, but you just need so many that it kinda outweighs it. So the first couple you're gonna see are very familiar. Now the first one, of course, we have the Horned Cudgel, but we can't really focus on that right now because we have other things to worry about. So once again, we're gonna default to this Frostwing Greatsword. It's really solid, especially for people on the come up. Now, the helmet, once again, we're gonna use the Beast Helm. Now, there are other options, like you have the Bloodstained Helm, but when you compare it to like even the green Beast Helm, it doesn't compare. So we're gonna go ahead and do Beast Helm for this, and then of course, once again, we're gonna use the Firewall Plate. Very similar to your infantry set, and this is why I also said on that one that instead of having that set just all infantry, you can try to put it infantry, cavalry, range, because not only does that satisfy your mix set, it'll also satisfy your cavalry set. So you can use the same items and use these jewels, and you can use them until you can start maximizing in other places. Now, where it does change just a bit is going to be in the legs, because obviously the Gargantuan belt is going to be the best one bar none. There is the Untamed boots, but first of all, it's nowhere near as good, and we are already using the Beast Helm, so we don't want to use stuff for that. We want to focus on the helm, so the Gargantuan belt is going to be it. Now, for this one, there is two that you can possibly choose from, and it really is up to you. Now, you can go the Eternal Codex route because it's gonna satisfy your cavalry and your range needs, but you can also go Dragon's Fist because it'll satisfy your cavalry needs and is way, and I mean way cheaper to upgrade. So for that, I'm gonna go ahead and go Dragon's Fist. And this is where it gets a little the accessories kind of suck because there is just drums, and more drums. Now, why is that bad? Because we're already using the Gargantuan belt, and that takes so many of these eyes. So to work on that and the drums at the same time kind of suck. But when you start looking around and you see what other things are out there, like, there's not really like great options. I mean, there are some that gives you cavalry stats and like the iris eyes and all that, but they're just nowhere near as good. So what I would suggest is, if you're still in that blue to purple stage, maybe try to get the drums to purple, then work on your belt to blue, and then so on and so forth. Once you get your belt, your drums to gold, then get the belt to purple, in that kind of order, and then by then you should probably have some of these items to gold, if not higher. So yeah, this is the cavalry set that I would suggest if you are, once again, balling on a budget, but if you're just trying to maximize and you are like you have more eyes that you need, etc., then you would definitely go with the horn cudgel. Instead of this, you will go bumble helm, and yeah, that's pretty much it. This is the most optimized one, so it's not really too much of a change as far as optimized to balling on a budget. You're just probably gonna be a couple of levels lower. You might be purple, you might be blue, whatever you got working for you. Just try to get the best that you can at the time that you have it. So hopefully this helps. Appreciate you guys for watching, and until later.